Today on the channel we're going to unbox this amplifier that I bought on Cyber Monday, and it is not a Marshall Code 50. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to unbox this amplifier that I bought on Cyber Monday. I love these amplifiers and I've been wanting to get one for a while. This may wind up being a Christmas gift for somebody that I won't mention in the video just in case they see it, but who knows, it depends if I like it too much. I love these things. This one came to me at a very good price. It's used. I bought it on the Sam Ash website. It is not a Marshall Code 50. I had a Marshall Code 50 a while back, and maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I was not particularly pleased with the interface. And I didn't like the sound. I don't know if it was the speaker, it was the combo, but I didn't like it, and I wound up selling it and buying something else. That was a long time ago. I would be pretty disappointed if they put the wrong amplifier in here, but it looks like they just used this box. So what is it? What could it be? Dang, this thing is heavy. Look at this. I got a free cutter knife with it. they packed that knife in there with us. Interesting. All right, let me lay this back down. And the reveal is it is a 50-watt Boss Katana. The Boss Katana amplifiers are fantastic, man. They really are awesome. This one is the MK1. The MK2 is the newer version, the latest version. But I don't plan on using any of the, I don't think I plan on using any of the software available online. I know this is a little bit outdated for software, but they sound great. And man, what a killer amp. On the top of this amplifier, you've got all the really cool settings. You've got acoustic, clean, crunch, lead, brown, high gain, volume, bass, middle, treble, and then you've got your effects, your mod effects, your delay effects, your reverb, master volume, and you can go standby mode, you can go 0.5 watts, 25 watts, or 50. These things are super loud, and man, they're killer. On the back of these amplifiers, on the back side of the amp, you've got an aux in, so you can play something through it, you know, like an iPhone or something. It's got a headphone or recording out, so it's got an out. You can do a USB to go to your computer, so you can do the software and download some patches. And it's got a foot control, so you've got an expression pedal input. So if you want to control your effects with the expression pedal, that's all you got to do. Power cord goes there. I'm not sure if they sent me the power cord with this. If not, I've got about, I don't know, 20 of them. I've got so many power cables. Doesn't look like they shipped the power cable to it, which would be a real bummer. If I didn't have a power cable, I'd be out of luck jamming tonight. Let me look, let me see, might be up. You know what? There's a bunch of packing paper, so all right guys, awesome. So I got my power cable. Cool. So I will do a demo of this and we'll check it out. We'll input it in the recording input of my Focusrite. But new amp day, this is more than likely going to be a Christmas gift for somebody. But in the meantime, I'm going to check it out, make sure it works okay, and shoot some content. Okay, so in an attempt to make this video somewhat interesting and informative, I'm going to run my Frankie, my EVH Frankie, into the Boss Katana, and we're going to do a demo running this through the output. I've got the recording out sent to my Pro Tools, into my Focusrite system, into Pro Tools, and we're going to run a little demo of the effects and the different settings here, the amp types, okay, just to get a little bit of an overview of what this thing sounds like, okay? And then we'll do the Brown sound test. We'll see, does the Frankie really sound like Van Halen? Does the Brown sound really hold up to being called Brown sound? So let's check it out. Okay, so here we are plugged in with the Frankie. I've got this set at the acoustic setting on amp type, and let's adjust some of the EQ. We're not going to spend a lot of time on acoustic. It's just a nice dry signal. Let's go to clean, see what kind of difference there is. All right, a lot more brightness to it. I find with some of these digital modeling amps, you gotta a lot of times dial the treble back a bit. Let's add some reverb to it, okay? So there's some reverb about midway. Let's put the reverb all the way up. I'm running at 50 watts right now. I'm not sure if that impacts the level that comes out of the amp to the recording DAW. Doubtful. Probably just the master and volume really controls that. Let's do some effects. Now this is a booster and a mod, so the boost automatically gives us a little bit of gain. Kind of brittle sounding. Okay, looks like the higher you bring the boost, the more boost you get. When you reach a certain threshold, it goes into mod mode. So you got to bring this delay / effects button up. So now we've got delay. It's got a tap feature, so if we tap this a little bit quicker, the delay goes a little bit louder. Let's bring the reverb back a little bit. Okay, so the higher you bring this knob, the more delay you get in the mix. So as I bring this back down like low, you can barely hear that delay. As we bring it up, we hear more of it, okay? So once we reach the 12 o'clock level, it brings us into the mod mode. So that now we're in this mod. It's some kind of a like an envelope filter or something. What was that? Shove me in the shallow water. What's her name? That would be a good for that solo. Let's go up a little bit more on the mod. Okay, so at about 2 o'clock, same effect, a little bit more, I guess, in the mix. Let's go higher up on the effects. So it looks like we just have an envelope filter there. Interesting. Back down to delay. Okay, now what we're going to do, I'm going to bring the effects back. Again, we're going to go up to crunch, the crunch channel. Okay, let's check this out. Bring the gain down. Let's bring that gain up a bit to about midway. Bring this treble back a bit. Some mids. Bring up the mid. Cool. Let's bring up some reverb. Nice. All right, let's bring the gain up a little bit more. Some more sustain. Add some delay to it. I like it. More gain. All right, now the boost engage. Nice. I'm going to bring it up to the 12 o'clock level and see. Now, instead of being an envelope filter, which was on the clean setting, we have a phaser. Lots of delay in phaser. With some reverb. That sounds nice. I'm going to bring the mod up and go to the next. See what we have, if there's another effect. That's really cool. That's like a vibe. So now we got delay, reverb, and the vibe. Keep in mind, there's no volume coming out of this amplifier because I'm running through the recording out, which disables the speaker. It's just going into my interface in the Pro Tools. All the effects are right here in the boss. All right, let's go. Let's turn the effects back down, and we're going to go to lead. Bring the gain back to about, let's say, 9 o'clock. Kind of uninspiring. Put some reverb and delay on it. Gotta have my reverb and delay. All right, let's bring this gain up to about midnight. The gain structure of this lead channel has a lot more mid-range. Of course, we could dial it out if we wanted to. I'm going to bring this treble back a little bit. Let's add the booster. Let's see. Pretty noisy, man. You'd almost need like a noise gate. I don't really like the booster on these patches, man. It gets really noisy. Holy crap. So now we're in the mod mode. Oh, I see. When we have it over midnight on delay and we go into effects mode, it goes to that weird envelope filter again. So let's bring it back to the delay, like medium delay. So when we're not in effects mode on this side, the mod brings it up to the phaser. That sounds pretty nice, man. Delay's kind of heavy, but as we bring it up, we're going to go into the vibe. Add some more gain. This is such a great little amp. It sounds really nice. Just don't like this boost mode much. Alright, now we're going to go into the brown sound. So brown sound, no effects, and gain at about 9 o'clock. Yeah, So. Gotta go back to reverb and delay. Alright, let's bring this gain up about to midnight. Bring this gain up a little bit more to like 3. I like it. Let's add some boost. I don't like that boost, man. It's too crazy. Now we're gonna go up to phase. There it is, man. That's supposedly the Boss Katana brown sound with a phase 90. Yeah, it's pretty spongy. Nice. It's a really awesome amp. I picked this thing up used online on Cyber Monday from Sam Ash for 146 bucks. And they're out there. These MK1s, the software, I'm not sure if the software is supported anymore through the Boss Tone Lab or whatever it's called, but I probably wouldn't import other people's patches and stuff. I'm fine with just messing with it the way that it is. This thing sounds great. It even sounds awesome in the room, but this gives you a good idea as far as the demo is concerned, recording with it and what you can do with it. It's a really powerful little amp. So I hope this video was helpful. This was a review of the Boss Katana MK1. This is the older version of this amp. The Boss Katana MK2s are out. I believe the 50 watters run about $270, but you can pick these MK1s up for around 150 bucks if you look from the used market. They are wonderful sounding amps. They're lightweight. They're packed with a lot of really good effects. They record great through a DAW or through Pro Tools, Logic, whatever you've got. If you're in a band and you want to jam with one of these, they're really loud. You could probably keep up with a band in a rehearsal setting if it was at a decent level. Either way, for Christmas you don't have to break the bank or your budget to get one of these things. So if you're looking for a fun amp just to jam with that sounds awesome, I would recommend the Boss Katana MK1. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.